Morning, guys. It's just me today. Just sort of having I don't know, a little rant. I'm just feeling shit. Just feeling shit. Yeah, fucking camera's gonna fall out anyway. I'm not even in fucking drive. Let's see if I can check it. Is that any better? I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. You know, you go through your ups and your downs. Yesterday I'm up and I don't know, like my granddad was diagnosed with bipolar. My father was diagnosed with bipolar. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the amount of pot I smoked as a kid. Maybe it's my upbringing or whatever. But I can go from being, you know, up so fucking high to down so low, and it doesn't have to be a fucking reason. You know, it can be, yeah, it can be nothing. You know, and you just got to keep pushing on, don't you? You know, and think to yourself, look, things will get better, things will get better. And it's not like anything's real fucking bad. You know, like, yeah, sure, you know, I've had a lot of loss. I've lost, you know, a lot of family in the last few years. And me and Kimmy have just split up and I can't see a way back. You know, I just, it's not that I don't love her, it's her kids just own her life so much. And I've never had that, you know. We come out from England just as, you know, me, my mum, my dad, and my younger brother at the time, Darren. So I was never brought up with like uncles and aunts or big families or anything like that, you know. So I never had that. So if you never had it, you never missed it because you never had it. Jamie was born over here. He's the youngest one. He died when he was 45, and it was quite a long time ago now. He was the fittest of the lot. Ex-army, ran every day, didn't smoke, didn't drink, didn't do any of that shit. And as you know, Darren just passed just before his birthday on the 13th of March. And I don't know, sometimes I feel to myself, I push people away as well. I don't know whether it's a lack of family support that it was growing up, or trust, or just I've got to be the mistake. I mean, I've lived with 7 different women for longer than 2 years each. They're not the problem. I'm the problem. You know, I don't think I've ever really felt loved, other than Jen, I love for my daughter, and your kid loved, but loved, you know. And my mum, I never felt loved by my father ever. I know you just got to keep pushing on in the dark days, you know. And sometimes that black dog fucking depression will just grab hold of you fucking. And you just got to, you know, it's like I say, every day I go out, I'm on stage. You know, maybe that's why I started this fucking YouTube channel, because that's what my life feels like anyway. You know, I can have times so I'll just sit in my room for 3 fucking days and not speak to anybody. Jen's my shining light. You know, and how I've managed to make such a well-adjusted child is a credit to her, not to me so much. I don't think I'm a bad person. You know, I've got a pure heart. I'm not greedy. I'm not selfish. I'm stubborn. I don't even think I'm opinionated, really. Like, I'll listen to other people's opinions. But I'm not right. You know, I mean, nobody's not right. It's the world, I guess. It's the way shit is at the minute. It's just, everything's just a fucking struggle. I mean, everything's like, it was great news getting that electricity bill paid. I had, you know, no money to pay that. And I say I don't care about money, and I don't care about it, but unfortunately to run in this fucking world, the train's going by here. Huge big freight train going by. So that's probably what you can hear. I'm sorry about it. That's the freight train, what do you know? So I just push on and keep going and put on my happy smiley face, and as we do, you know, we'll put on a happy smiley face and just do what we got to do. I'm so glad Jen passed her assignments. for her first lot of exams, I was really thinking she wouldn't, because of just how physically sick she was. But she's come good and she's happy, and you know, she's found a new great group of friends, you know, through her university, which is great for her, and it makes me feel, you know, happy for her, that's for sure. And all of her friends are always welcome in her house, and you know, it is what it is. I'm missing Kimmy a lot, and just even somebody to talk to, I really am, but I just cannot see the future, you know, the future that she deserves. But you know, what do I want to do? Like, I seriously, her kids have had that much control over her, and she feels so guilty about the relationship she had with her previous partner, who by all accounts wasn't the best man in the world. So they're products of their environment. Most people are products of their environment, you know. You are where you are, and it's really hard to get out of wherever you are, you know. And I live in a very low social demographic group of people, and have my whole life. And it's hard to get anywhere. You know, that's why I said to Jenny, you know, like, the only way you can get out of this, Jen, is through study, is getting a degree. Is if you want to get out of this town, otherwise you're going to meet some nice good looking fella, you get pregnant, you end up working at fucking Kmart or Bunnings, and that's your lot. You buy a little doghouse for, you know, by then it'll be $1 million, you know, and spend your rest of your life doing that. For what? You know, like, I mean, my purpose is her, you know, and without that purpose, well, quite honestly, I've had enough. You know, I'm nearly 16, and I've done a fucking lot. You know, I've done a lot of things in my life. A lot of jobs, a lot of relationships, a lot of moving, you know. I mean, I've been in Caboolture for 25 years, and really I'm a bloody gypsy. I'm part gypsy from mum's side of the family. The gypsy blood comes from a Romanian gypsy. That's another story in itself. But I just got to keep my chin up and just keep pushing on and pushing forward. Yeah, things get really tight sometimes, man, and sometimes you've got to, number one, if you've got children, your life does not belong to you anymore. All right? It does not. It's not yours to take. Ever. A police officer told me something long time ago, another depression time when I was through my first marriage breakup. He said to me that if a parent takes their lives, the chances of one of their children repeating that and taking their own life is so much greater. He said something like 7,000 times more likely to me at the time. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I know similar cases where you know, the dads or the mums have you know, have ended their lives, and the kids have followed suit, or one of the kids have followed suit. So I would never do that, and I would say to you guys out there that when you're in your darkest fucking hole, remember, if you've got children, even if you're not seeing these children, and that might be the reason that takes you down this path. It's the reason what took me down that path at that particular time, is, you know, when you're denied access because you're fucked up, and they're right, you know, maybe you had a drug addiction, or you got a drug addiction, and it doesn't mean you don't fucking love your kids. It doesn't mean you know, you're not still there. You know, you're just fucked. You know, yeah. I mean, 2 of my daughters don't talk to me. You know, and I can blame the mothers all I like, but really it comes down to what was my gambling problem and me just being a fuck up. You know, and I try to reach out to them, but you know, it's, they know where I am, you know. Anyway, this is a bit sad and shit like that, and I'm now going to go and switch on and put on my happy smiley face, which I'll go and do. I don't know whether I'll put this video up or not, because I don't want to make it depressing. This is a pick and family. It's about, you know, trying to, I don't know, fucking survive, guys. Really. You know, and I keep saying we're so lucky to, and I am so lucky to be where I live in this world. 0.3 of the world's population live in Australia. So anybody who lives in Australia, we're special, man, just for being here. We don't fucking feel it most days, but we are. And whether you're struggling driving down that fucking Bruce Highway to go to work every fucking day, or you can't get a job and you can't get a disability pension because you've got to be dead 6 months, you know, before they'll give you a pension nowadays for disability. You know, and they make you go to these job club things, and they make you do this, and they make you do this, and oh, you're going to be better, and you're going to be better, and you're not, you know, and all I can say is you just try and keep your chin up, guys, because we're all good people and we're all good hearts. We fuck up now and again. Tell the ones that you do love, you love them. Because, you know, and anyone watching there that feels maybe that they should reach out to somebody, you know, reach out to them. Just tell them you love them. Even if they've fucked up, man. You know, even if they've done fucked up. You know, it's, anyway. Show mode now. I love yous all. It's Friday. We'll probably do garage sale tomorrow. I know there's our local church market and things on tomorrow, so that'll be good. I'm looking forward to this camping gear we're getting Tuesday. That's going to be fun. I want to work out. We've got a lot of homeless people living around in Caboolture here, and I want to give some of it. I don't like these videos where they go up and they hand things to fucking homeless people to try and get views. I just don't like it. So what I'm going to do is find somebody who's doing that already, you know what I mean, and give that to them. And I might show me you giving that to them, and then they can disperse it to the people that they believe need it the most. Because I'm not in it for the fucking, for the glory. This whole channel was made up to, you know, for my kids whenever they do want to ever look at me, or my grandkids that I don't see, or future generations, you know, that can see. I mean, it costs nothing to do this YouTube stuff. You've just got to have the balls to shove it up there, you know, and say, look, this is the fucking way shit is, you know, good or bad, you know. And you just keep battling, man. You just keep doing it. Like you said, like you said, getting up in the morning when it's cold, when it's fucking raining, when it's shit, when your car doesn't start, when the fucking rego's due, you know, it's so hard just to, you know, you work your whole week and at the end of it you're sitting there and you got like $100 left, yeah, for anything you want to do for yourself, because that's the cost of living. It's that fucking expensive, you know. It's one of the worst periods in time since COVID, really. The financial cost to that is a brunt that this generation and my daughter's generation is going to pay for forever. So, you know, it is what it is, isn't it, guys? So, but all we got to do is just keep fucking going. Keep going. I'm still not smoking. That's one thing that I am proud of, but it's been the detriment to people around me, I must say. I've been saying less, you know, and shutting people out more. You know, I mean, most of my friends that I met in life was at the pub, you know. So if you meet your mates at the pub, we're all alcoholics, and that's when men generally meet their friends. You know, that's what men do. We go to pubs and then we go, hey Jack, you do this, or Mark, I'll make it, you know. That's how men like us, Australian men, our pub systems here, that's what it's like. That's our local place to go, and where we hang. We finish work, we go and have a few beers, we go home to the missus. You have your dinner, you have your fucking shower, you go to bed, you get up, you repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse. And sometimes it gets to a stage where you just don't want to do that anymore, you know. And so what we're doing is we're feeling positive about being positive, and that's all I can do. All right, I love you all. I'm going. It's showtime. See you guys.